Now, viruses. Viruses, basically viruses are the unique infectious agent. Unique infectious agent. Viruses are the smallest acellular entities. Viruses are the smallest acellular entities which can reproduce only within the living host cell. Reproduce only within host cell. So you can also say that viruses are the obligate parasites. Next terminology is virions. What is the virions? Virions are the complete structure of the viruses. Virions are the complete structure of viruses. Virions basically consist of either RNA or DNA. Consist of RNA or DNA. The size of the viruses, now we can discuss the size. The size of the virus is the 10 to 400 nanometer. Due to this smallest size, you can observe the viruses through electron microscope or X-ray diffraction techniques. You can observe virus through electron microscope or X-ray diffraction technique. You can also detect the viruses through many biochemical techniques and immunological techniques. The structure of the viruses. The viruses are basically two structures. One is the naked viruses, and second one is the envelope viruses. Structure. One is naked virus. Second one is the envelope virus. Naked virus. This is the naked virus structure. The outer covering of the naked viruses is the capsid, and the core portion present in the genetic material. Genetic material is either RNA or DNA. The envelope viruses. Envelope viruses. In envelope viruses, capsid is protected by an outer covering known as the envelope. Spike, envelope, genetic material, and capsid. Capsid. What is the capsid? What is the capsid? Capsid is basically a macromolecular structure which is made of the different types of the proteins. The function of the capsid capsid are the macromolecular structure made of different type of the proteins. Different types of the proteins known as the proteomers. Known as the proteomers. The function of the capsid, the main function of the capsid is to protect the genetic material which is present in the core of the capsid. Now we can discuss the symmetry, viral symmetry. Firstly, we can work. Now we can discuss the symmetry. The viral symmetry is basically two types. First one is the helical symmetry and second is icosahedral symmetry. Helical symmetry. Helical symmetry basically present in TMV viruses. TMV viruses or influenza viruses. Influenza viruses. In helical symmetry, the halo tube is present, which is covered, through which genetic material is covered. Through which the genetic material is covered. This type of symmetry is present basically in the TMV viruses. Here the halo tube is present. Through this halo tube, the genetic material is covered up. You can also say that the genetic material is protected through this halo tube symmetry. This type of symmetry basically present in the influenza viruses and TMV viruses of so many viruses. In case of the TMV viruses, the genetic material is the single-stranded RNA. Now, we can discuss the icosahedral symmetry. In icosahedral symmetry, this is the icosahedral symmetry. This is the icosahedral capsid. Basically, symmetry is the capsid. Now, here the regular 20 polyhedron equilateral triangles with 12 vertex. Here 20 regular polyhedron equilateral. Capsids are constructed from a knob-shaped unit called the capsomers. And basically, one capsomers is made of the 5 to 6 proteomers. Okay. And this types of the icosahedral symmetry is present in many animal and human viruses like the adenoviruses. Example, adenoviruses. We can also discuss the largest viruses. The largest virus is the pox virus. Now we can draw the structure of the pox virus. the basically structure of the pox virus. Pox virus is the largest virus. This is the core portion. Here the genetic material is the present. This is the lateral body. This portion is the lateral body. This is the core membrane. Here genetic material. This in the core genetic material is present. Nucleic acid. This is the structure of the pox virus. The pox virus is the largest animal viruses, and the size of the pox virus is 400 into 200 into 240 nanometer. If you can say the size of the pox virus is 400 into 240 into 200 nanometer. This is the size of the pox virus. We also can discuss the structure of the bacteriophage viruses. In case of the bacteriophage, basically in case of the bacteriophage, a specific symmetry is present known as the binary symmetry. Binary symmetry. Binary symmetry present in basically bacteriophage. Bacteriophage viruses, those viruses which can infect the bacterial cell. Okay, in bacteriophage, two types. Basically, in the binary symmetry, in bacteriophage, basically two types of symmetry is present. Here, helical and icosahedral, both types of the symmetry is present. Now, you can see that this is the structure of the bacteriophage. This is the head portion. Here, this is the nucleic acid, and this is the capsid. In the head portion, icosahedral, in icosahedral symmetry present. In tail portion, basically helical symmetry present. This is the neck portion, also known as the collar portion. Collar region. After the collar region, basically tail portion is present. At the end, base plate is present, and this is the tail fibers. This region, this tail region, basically helical capsid, its helical symmetry is present. This is the tail fiber. This portion is tail fiber. This is the seed. Seed basically consists of the GP18 protein. This region is known as the seed. This seed region is basically consists of the GP18 proteins. GP means glycoprotein. This overall structure is the bacteriophage viruses. Here, in case of the bacteriophage, both types of the capsid are, you can say, both types of the symmetry present, helical and icosahedral, both types of the symmetry present. In the head portion, this is also known as the prohead region. So in the prohead region, icosahedral symmetry present, and in the tail portion, a hollow tubes are present which protects the nucleic acid. So in case of the bacteriophage, both types of the symmetry presents, icosahedral and helical symmetry. That's why in case of bacteriophage we can say the binary symmetry is the present, and the largest virus, pox virus, is then the largest virus is the pox virus. This is all about the general introduction of the viruses. In next video we can discuss the genetic material, your viral genome, how you can isolate the viruses from the different types of the cell. In next video we can discuss. Okay, and further details you can also contact the Life Science Academy, and you can also make a call for 9956 776133. Okay.